I'm Brian Usna. I produced Re-Animator.
And this is Robert Sampson. I'm one of the actors.
I'm the daughter, Barbara Crampton. And this is my mother's favorite movie. I just want you all to know.
All right. Jeffrey Combs. I think I'm playing Herbert West in this. I don't know. We're right at the beginning, so I haven't really seen me yet.
It's been a while since we've seen it.
That's when it kicks in. Okay.
This is Bruce Abbott, and I've never seen this film before in my life.
There's Bunny.
Bunny Summers.
Just for those who want to know, this was shot in Pasadena.
Caltech.
Wasn't this scene put in after we did the movie? Like,
Yes.
this wasn't supposed to be the first scene of the movie, I think. Isn't that right, Brian?
It was in the script, but we didn't have time to shoot it during the original photography.
And they said, we don't need that. And then later they said, God, we need that. Oh.
Well, actually, Jeffrey
Jeff,
was
look how young you look.
Oh, yeah. Rub it in.
He looks the same now.
Yes, you do, dear.
Strange and ornery.
Wiry as ever.
Bladders.
John Beekler effect.
Call Dr. Glassman.
That is taught.
Of course he's dead. That dosage was too large.
No, I did not.
You still remember the dialogue?
Yes. Dum 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 da da da.
Hey, Brian. Oh, I love this. I'm so proud of this film.
It is good.
Yeah.
This has become the most popular color of all time now.
Green?
We began
We did.
green
The lime green
the green
thing?
phase.
Everyone has gone into green after us.
My son wears nothing but that green.
That's sick.
Now, has he seen this film?
You're a fine person to be talking about sick, Jeff.
Bruce, has your son seen this film?
No, not yet. Maybe when he's 7.
He'll be old enough by then.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, Bruce!
Hey!
First
Heather.
card.
That's it.
Barbara Crampton.
Barbara.
I'm way back at the end.
Jeff, where are you going? Come back.
No, I'm leaving.
Oh, David. David's here. I really feel him today.
David
Hey,
is
Robert.
Dad!
Hey, Bob, there you go. And
And
I got an and before my name. That means I'm the last one. They don't have to
But you
endure
got
that
an
anymore.
as.
His agent was a fierce negotiator.
Yeah, and. I must have that and.
I think his agent was Anthony Barneo.
Not true.
Bunny Summers.
Bunny. Yep. She was started From Beyond also.
That's true.
Hey,
Remember?
and isn't this Stewart's wife's
Great
first
editor.
That's
part
right.
in a movie?
Could be.
I think it is.
Really, she was excellent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Anthony Barnell, fine director.
Why, have you worked with him, Bob?
Yes, several
what?
times.
Oh, so he's hired you.
Yeah, right.
Bob Greenberg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bobby Green.
Bob Greenberg.
Bob is here too.
Bob Greenberg introduced me to Stewart.
Oh, yeah?
He was a
Sweet guy.
walking encyclopedia, Bob
Yeah,
Greenberg.
he was
When
great.
did he introduce you to him?
Just
About 2 months after the film was made.
Okay.
What a
Everybody shut up. It started.
It's the VA hospital. Shh.
Who's crunching their popcorn? Shut up.
Oh, this
That's
hospital's in
UCLA.
L.A., isn't it, really?
That's
Cedar
Westwood.
Sinai.
That's Westwood.
oh.
Oh, give it up, Bruce.
I know. I hurt her
Cut
a
it out.
lot
Give
when
it
I
up.
did this. I think I broke 3 ribs, actually, when
This
we
scene
did
was
this.
a lot bigger.
Oh, there was
it
a
was as big
long
as she-
version.
Yeah,
There was a long version.
long, grotesque version.
I thought you handled that very well, by the way. After her telling you,
Copping
look,
a
I
feel."
can't breathe
I
anymore.
can't breathe anymore. I said, honey, just sit back. I got to do this.
There's Carolyn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our accountant, Barbara Peters.
Oh, she's in the movie too?
Well, everybody was. You guys were the only actors we could afford.
Well, that's
You can see everybody in it.
She just needs a little more time for the drugs to circulate.
Kane, we have done everything that can be done.
What an idealist.
a dreamer. Fodder. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember her. She was the one that brought all those dildos to the set, remember?
I don't remember.
Do you remember that?
No.
She put them all over the bodies in the morgue set.
I'm sorry I missed that.
Yeah.
I wasn't there that day.
Oh my God.
Steering this gurney, I might add at this moment, was quite a venture. I had about a 2-inch leeway on either side of the wall.
Yeah. It was like, cut! Bruce.
Stop hitting the wall.
You know, we got that gurney from Dan O'Bannon's Return of the Living Dead because it already had the hole cut in it.
Hey, Jerry. Jerry Black.
Oh, yeah. What did you need the hole in the gurney for?
So that David Gale could stick his head up through it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've still got that gurney. I've used it in lots of movies.
Hey, I want to watch this, guys. I haven't seen this.
Shh.
Sorry.
Wait till he comes on, though. We won't be able to shut him up.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's not true. That's when I'll
Be
my
quiet
most
until
silent.
Jeffrey shows up.
I'll be offended if anybody talks while I'm talking. Okay. Oh, holding your breath. This was a great choice.
Hey, that's me. I'm a dead guy.
You
See?
are?
Don't you see me back
No
there?
way.
That's me.
You
Yeah.
didn't do that. I
Prove it,
remember
Brian.
that.
Prove
And,
it.
and the actress from the beginning put a dildo right next to my head. That's why I know.
Wait, I love this.
Honest?
It's true.
it's
There's
alive.
pictures of it.
I love that.
Oh, my Lord.
I had to play dad, you know.
Oh, get out of there. Get out of there.
You know, it was a nice touch. But when we went down to the morgue, there was no smell. It was so subtle, I didn't smell it until after going home in my car. It was such a subtle smell.
The real morgue?
Yeah.
The real
Subtle?
mark. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
known it to be subtle.
I don't remember you going with us, Bob. Did
No.
you go? Oh, you
I
went on a
went
separate.
with Stuart.
Oh, okay.
I went
He
with
accidentally
Stuart.
went to the bus station and-
David, oh.
Q-tip into the brain.
Who went with
Thank
us?
you. Oh.
The hell you are,
Wait.
Doctor.
Who went with us on that trip to the insane asylum in like North Hollywood or Chatsworth or something? Who went to that?
I didn't go.
I
You
did.
didn't go, but Jeffrey, you and I went, and Stuart went. Remember when we went to the insane? No.
Oh,
the
yes, I do.
insane asylum.
Yes, I
we
remember
went.
We went to the morgue. We went to the insane asylum.
There's
You know
where we
what?
met.
You
I
know
don't
what?
shake your hand. I
I
walk
know.
away.
You know
I know.
what?
It's a,
Your wardrobe is now in fashion. It's
Yeah,
the
that's
Pulp
right.
Fiction.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, this is
Right.
it.
I never thought of that. You're right. Oh, Groover. Oh, he's upset
Hi,
about
David.
Eh,
Our eminent brain researcher in the Grant machine, Dr. Carl Hill.
Bring it on.
Quite well. Your theory on the location
I love that lipstick color on you, Jeffrey. It's really nice.
No lipstick.
What? Can I like get that for myself?
My blood is up. There's no lipstick.
hey, nice ducktail there in the back.
life of the brain stem after death.
6 to 12 minutes, Mr.
West.
West.
Herbert West. Frankly, Dr. Hill,
My choice.
on brain death is outdated.
Oh. Oh, uncomfortable moment. Look at Bruce. We're looking at each other like,
Like, yeah.
the heck
Yeah,
is
let's
that
just
all about?
size up this pipsqueak.
Oh, here's the real star of the movie.
We've all been waiting for this moment.
Oh.
The femme
Oh,
fatale.
the lovely young and collegiate. Very Ivy League.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What a cut.
Yes,
What?
yes, yes.
Perhaps with the finest cut in the
What
movie.
a cut. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes.
That's a
We're
brilliant
far too
Francis.
young to be doing that.
Talking heads back there. I thought that was so brilliant. Talking
Yeah, now
heads.
that's...
Stop
Yeah.
making sense.
I didn't even know that was
Oh,
there.
come on.
Well,
you just forgot.
Yeah,
No, that was there.
I was busy. Oh, Rufus! Damn it! I forgot about Rufus too.
Buddy.
Okay. Cover your eyes, everybody.
They had
No.
to throw Rufus
You know what-
on my back 4 or 5 times. I want to know that.
Oh,
It's
move
so
it.
dark, no one would know anything.
Move
Okay.
in with him, Meg.
Oh, close your eyes. Put the glasses back on.
Hey.
Let's talk about something relevant here.
Just don't move in with him and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I always like this
Exactly.
music playing in the background.
I know. I was the cause of all the problems,
That's
wasn't I?
right. If
Because
you
I
just
didn't move
moved
in with his
him, it would
character.
have been okay.
Yep.
God.
Oh, wow.
I only want you for your money, darling.
Typical woman.
She knows what happens to the one that marry him during
And if you
medical
don't get the
school.
MD, forget it.
I'm just going to play around till then.
Back to square one.
Well, at least it gives me a chance to
This was like the first week of shooting, wasn't
It
it?
was the first day.
This
I
is the
think,
first
wasn't it?
day.
The first,
First
yeah,
day.
the first time, yeah, Barbara and I
Yeah.
met
It was
about
the
3
first
days.
day.
No, we
We
the
did a
first day of
little
shooting-
rehearsal. Remember
yeah, we
in
had a
my
few
house?
rehearsals. Exactly.
We did
At-
rehearsals.
few
at
rehearsals and they
Stuart's
said,
house.
no.
No, my
Stuart's
house.
apartment.
My house.
Oh, your house.
On Homewood Avenue.
Oh, this is good. Think it's too dark? No.
No. You think it's dark there? Try under the sheet.
What? Yeah.
You're blocking the camera, Bruce.
Really? Yeah, I had no idea. Oh, well, now, listen.
You're here about the farm? Yes. Didn't we meet this morning? You're West. Herbert West.
Your voice just went up.
My voice, that's because that was looped.
Yeah, my
and
line was
it
looped
wasn't
too.
looped all that well.
He
I
was
know.
sucking down
Who
helium
did that
at
looping
that time.
anyway?
Well,
don't
whoever
know.
put the tone treble on that one.
It must have been the engineer. Then.
As you can hear, his voice has lowered several octaves since then.
That's right.
May I introduce my fiance, Megan Holden?
Also looped.
All this was.
Policy.
One damn creaky floor in that house we were shooting in.
Yes, everything
in
was-
Beechwood Canyon.
Herbert.
Still clipping his consonants from the stage. Herbert.
Old habits die hard.
Still projecting to 20,000 people.
Switzerland.
What was Dr. Gruber like? He was pretty famous.
I'd lost my voice. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
You did? How come?
Yeah,
That's
well,
right. You
because
had a-
I was
you had
screaming at somebody on the
laryngitis.
freeway. No, I would scream at somebody at the freeway.
Oh,
Actually.
you told us you were sick.
Well,
Wait, I found
maybe I was.
Wait,
I'm not sure, but
found-
I think I
found-
screamed at somebody in the freeway.
I found the basement.
But I do remember that I think the first 3 days you didn't have a
Yeah,
voice.
Stuart made me not talk off screen. It was rough.
I think you and Mr. West have a lot to discuss before you decide anything.
God, this is not gonna work. I can see this from at this moment.
Why did you let him move in?
Dan,
Because you wouldn't.
Uh-huh.
Miss Holden?
you didn't say why you left Switzerland.
You also didn't say why your hair has grown like an inch since you were upstairs.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Have a deal.
Greedy.
Done.
Ooh, what a burn.
I don't like him one bit.
Base of the skull.
This is the shortened version of this scene.
Oh, yeah. You were saying you cut the scenes, the
It was too
close-ups of the
disgusting.
brain
That's right.
out because it didn't play well.
Isn't the brain supposed to be hard? I mean, solid,
it
not
is.
not loose like jelly.
Yeah, Bob, you would know.
Yeah, how do you know that, Bob?
He got us. It's completely unrealistic.
And then grasping firmly with both
It's not a human brain.
Cravat 24.
Oh. What was that?
It's like a large orange.
What was that? Was that a dummy that you used or
I'm
what?
not amused.
No, that was Brian again.
Yeah. My brain is squishy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Now, yeah.
that'll show up again
This must
later.
bring back a bunch of memories.
This is a setup. Oh, I'm not amused.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was the quickest.
Circle.
Yeah, really.
She's a little zip around the head.
Ladies and gentlemen, the human brain. What's the brain stem of an individual? I'm talking about the reticular activating system, heart regulation,
Get your pencil,
Oops.
Herbie.
respiratory center. Once these activities cease, the brain can only survive an additional 6 to 12 minutes. 6 to 12 minutes.
He's gonna break his pencil.
Get it?
Brain death brings about an irreversible.
They're also bigger than that.
There it is.
You know, all the students are production personnel.
Oh, were they?
They're
Yeah,
from the
a few of them were,
office
yeah.
I understand that Jeff had to bring
Spouses.
Jeff had to bring
Yeah.
his own pencils for this scene
Yes.
because Brian just wouldn't pay for
And
them.
they had to be number twos also.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Brian.
They
How
had
much?
a match of all things.
How
He
much
brought
did-
mismatches.
How much did we make this movie for? Like way under $1 million, right?
Yep.
Well, I got $16 for this.
Hey, I
You
only got
did?
$15.50.
Jesus, I
you
paid Brian to do this.
All right. Then you get an and before you name.
Well, we had Jeff flew his way out.
From
no comment.
Whoops.
Another pencil.
There it is.
You're being brave.
Remember Mac always going, you know, like, get it up in
Get
front
it
of your
up.
face so we can see the pencil when it breaks. See the pencil.
See,
Structure as another example. Mr. West,
yes.
I suggest you get yourself a pen. Class dismissed.
You know, Mac did a terrific job on this.
He really
He
did.
did.
I really did.
He's a wonderful cinematographer.
What are you here for, Mr. West?
You know, you should have stolen.
Did you ever see the script that had the scene where Dr. Hill holds his class after his head gets cut off?
No.
But he
No.
does it on TV. It's just his head.
No.
No, I
I
didn't
didn't
see
see-
that. That was cut out?
You know what's remarkable about what Mac did about all the medical hospital stuff was he shot it all with fluorescent light.
Pretty
Remember
much.
that? He,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
just put fluorescent
He
lights
did,
everywhere, so
yeah.
it had sort of a sickly green kind of a.
He wanted it to be realistic.
Medical school, its largest grad ever.
Poor David, he had to wear a wig through this whole
I
thing,
know.
Oh, I know it.
just so that he would.
And a bad wig.
I wasn't going to say that. But,
It
A
works,
cheap
though.
wig.
It works.
Yeah, he had great hair, but we needed a wig for to match
Oh,
the
yeah.
dummy. So we
Right.
couldn't afford to make hair that looked like his.
Such a feast. You must be tired.
I have a study date.
Oh,
a study day.
We're going to study each other.
Herbert West has moved in with him, hasn't he?
Oh, he's
Subtle.
upset about that.
Subtle moment. Very shaded.
Very kind of melodramatic.
So,
So,
over a seeing Kane,
Speaking of wigs,
rugs.
in memory of David's wig.
red.
Hey.
Bruce, you gave me that jacket after the
I-
movie. I still have it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's
Great.
going, God, I wish I had it back.
Can I have it? It's vintage by now.
Yeah.
And I mean vintage.
One last toast. Me,
To who?
my esteemed colleagues.
God, why is my hair so perfect?
Lemonade.
Your hair?
The obsession.
Stuart kept going shorter, shorter, shorter in the back. That was Jeff, actually.
Yeah, I did that.
They couldn't afford sound effects, so Jeff.
Move. Oh, here's the study date move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is on Dan's
You weren't
mind?
quite
Dan is a
interested.
very busy. I didn't quite realize what
is
his
she
motivating
studying?
force was.
Mathematics.
And what is
Until
she
you
now.
saw the movie.
Until I see it again, I realized what.
Wait,
It's all coming
this is
together.
what I had never thought of. He's in medical school. What's she studying?
Yeah.
Well, West is always in his room.
How to turn your guy inside out.
Does he ever eat?
Oh, back to the laryngitis.
Check the red sweater.
He's
Yeah,
a
it's nice.
little cracked. Now you're already standing up for me. That's what I love.
Yes, but not when we're together. Then he's all over us, trying to get your attention. And
in your pants and. We haven't.
Even heard him. Usually he at least knocks something over with
Oh, she's an intuitive woman.
She knows.
Domineering and intuitive.
Right. What a combination.
Domineering. I wasn't domineering.
Oh, well,
I was
you
a
might
sweet thing.
All right, controlling. Okay.
I don't
Okay,
know.
here's a scary
I
scene.
don't know.
Rufus.
Rufus, where are you, boy?
Listen to this rumbling in the background.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't remember that.
Rumbling?
It's a jet. Never mind. Couldn't afford to take that out.
Rufus, hey, boy.
Like sand through an hourglass.
I think that window was. Yeah.
Well, that's my current job.
Oh, is it?
No, not that show, but another one.
Uh-oh.
I think that window was broken, by the way. That's the only way they could cover it. Instead of new glass, they put a tapestry or some tie-dye thing over it. Yeah, you know
College
this
students,
You
you
know
know.
this movie's 10 years old and you see that tie-dye thing.
It's very hip now.
Oh, it's coming back.
It's
Yeah.
true. My
Very
son did
retro.
some
It
today.
is.
Don't.
Notice the yellow hospital color on the walls, the pervading theme.
Yeah.
Oh, forbidden
Didn't
zone.
Stuart
Didn't we have like
Gordon's
yellow? We had an enormous argument about the Rufus the cat around this part, around
Why?
this moment.
We did?
Yeah, there was
I
some
sort of remember that.
What do you mean?
finding the cat. There was something
Well, yeah.
we were
It was
fighting
like,
about. I don't
why
remember.
is my refrigerator door open?
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, because the paw was sticking out, right?
Yeah, and
oh,
it was
right.
too-
So Herbert's
too
so
big.
inept that he leaves the.
He was in a hurry. He was going to class.
Uh-huh.
yes.
But we had to look at a lot of dead cats. I remember
There
Tony,
was a
Tony
dead
Dublin
cat.
had a bunch of them in his trunk.
Someone came up.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was.
that was a dead cat.
There was a dead cat.
This, yeah,
Was this a dead cat?
yeah,
here?
this was
a real
dead
one.
cat. Yeah,
Yeah. Lovely.
So a real dead cat, as
Oh.
opposed to a fake dead cat.
What are you doing?
Turn on the light before you see what's going on. Very important.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Would you please leave now, Evie?
This is the scene that I auditioned.
Oh yeah?
Well, after I got the role, I auditioned all the Megs and Dans.
You did not. You're a big fat liar.
No, I'm not.
No, he did.
No,
You're-
I did.
I don't remember that.
He did.
I did.
No,
I'm not
I
going to
remember-
get involved in
This is Jeff Combs. He'll be playing Herbert West. It's like, oh, great.
Oh, great.
Super.
Fine. He's
Super.
cast. I'm
Yeah.
not. Right?
No.
Yeah.
Bruce, I remember
knew him
us.
from a long time ago.
I remember us going in, and there was like at the final callback, there was like 4 of us,
Right.
and they just happened to
Ooh.
pair you and I together. I
Right.
just think, just
It was
because
Fade.
whatever, yeah, Fade or something, and they paired the other 2 together. I remember reading with this guy. This
I
one over
remember
here.
reading with Jeff.
You do?
Before though,
I didn't.
one of the 40 times that
So by the time
I
I
had
got
to
to
come
this scene actually on film,
You'd already memorized the
it
lines.
was completely stale,
I was so stale.
dried up.
Details later. I knew you were fond of it.
You killed him. I know you did. He killed him.
She's right.
There was a lot of
If you
3.
guys would just listen to me in this movie, I'm the voice of reason.
Except you should have moved in with him.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look at what's down there.
What the hell is this? That is
None of your business.
I think it is, but this is not my business that you're sleeping with Dean Halsey's son.
Oh!
Caddy.
Never
Dead
let it be said
caddy.
Herbert wasn't catty.
Ground.
Oh,
out of
moral
medical
grounds.
school.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've got
right.
it.
Doctors
You
don't
notice
do
how
that.
he's dancing around?
You may well be right. Are you sure you want to find out?
Those wide angle
I want to do that
lenses.
again. Let me try that again.
Cut.
Oh!
Hey, we missed the dream
Hey,
sequence.
yeah, there was a dream sequence we shot,
But
and it
it-
got cut out.
But it will be at the end of the.
It will?
Yes.
I never saw it.
You will see.
Uh oh. Is this another shot I can't show my mother?
Now, I always feel this is a shame right here because
Really, we're barbers on the gurney?
Yeah,
And we
remember
all
it-
come on to her?
uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, great.
it. They're all together against Dan.
this is too bad because this was so dark in here and we couldn't see anything.
This house is famous, by the way, now. You ought to see
Is
the
it?
cars that go around it, yeah. That's the Re-Animator house. It's on Gower or something.
Yes, it's up there.
Yeah.
I thought it was in Beechwood
Canyon.
Canyon. Beechwood
I
Beechwood
Canyon.
remember.
Beechwood.
It's on
It
the
is in
way up
Beechwood?
to the caves.
To the Bronson Caves.
Yeah.
Who lives there now? Anybody
I
know?
think some students.
Medical students.
Medical students.
Every night they get together and they just replay these scenes over and over together.
Uh-oh.
Hey, this is nice because this
Yes,
is
it
usually
is.
darker than.
Well, you know, the tape was so bad. It was
That's
so
probably
dark.
Yeah. Well, it was
This
shot
isn't-
dark anyway. I mean, there's no front light on him here.
But also when they
Nice
they
fall here, Dan. Nice
Oh,
fall,
wow.
Dan.
Did you do
Hey,
that?
Bruce,
No,
you
I
didn't
did
do
not.
that.
great.
No, I didn't.
The stunt
looks-
guy did it.
I did that though.
Yeah, you did. Now, everybody talks about the cat scene. Oh, I love the cat scene. Okay, show me that. That's a puppet,
Yeah.
and the light is swinging, and I pull it off, and I throw it. Well, at some point, anyway.
It's a great scene.
And now we search for the cat, and everybody remembers the cat scene, and yet
later.
later,
Because it could jump out at any minute.
that's the suspense.
It's a
Everybody
suspense.
remembers the suspense of the cat. Come on. Oh. We worked this all out, though, Bruce, didn't we?
You bet we did.
You remember, man? We were like
worked
talking,
hard.
okay, over here, and then there, and look what Mac did. He put a light behind that thing.
You guys are such pussies.
Get it?
Now, this is the first scene we saw cut together on the first day of dailies, and I knew we had a good film when I saw this. Do you remember that day?
I remember going to see dailies and going, "This looks fabulous."
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Look, I'm
For-
hiding behind you.
for me, I don't know. Was this my first movie I ever did? I think it was my first movie. And I
Oh
did.
my God, that was scary.
Oh, yes. Oh, you threw it against
Strike three.
Oh,
Ooh,
stuff.
did you see that meat fall off?
But
Yes.
this is the good part.
Gross.
This is the good part.
Oh, it's dead.
I so fondly remember
Rufus.
This is where we see that he really is crazy.
No, he's not crazy. He's excited.
Right. He's just giddy.
Really quite simple. All life is a
This was about 3 o'clock in the morning.
It
Remember
certainly
when
was.
they started moving the cat
Yeah.
while we were rehearsing?
Yes.
Ooh.
recharge that chemical process. Bang, we have reanimation.
Okay.
Theory is not new, Wes, but my reagent is. Read.
Read. Exposition.
The notes.
With various animating solutions, I have killed and brought to animated life a number of rabbits, guinea pigs, cats, and dogs.
I've broken the 6 to 12 minute barrier. I've conquered brain death.
With the higher animals and the consequent increased strength of solution, my reaction has become more violent. My research has become more difficult.
Which is why I need you to help me.
Help you?
You are the perfect person to assist me. You're hardworking, bright, people respect you, and you have access to certain authorities.
Girlfriends.
We can defeat death. We can achieve every doctor's dream. We'll be famous.
And live lifetimes.
You have done this on peace.
That's a question I
he's-
can't understand and can't answer.
I can't hear.
No.
You lapse.
Yeah.
You will help me. No. Why? Because it's mad?
No, because I don't believe you.
How can you say that? You've seen the results.
No, Rufus wasn't dead to begin with. You drugged him.
I had to ask Stuart if I could repeat this line.
He couldn't have been dead.
Do you agree that he's dead now?
Can I pick it up and drop it and then say it again?
Do you agree that he's dead now?
Thank God he said yes, right? Because really, he was a stickler for like, you know.
No.
Yeah, he
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
want to
exacting.
stray too far away from
Yeah.
the original.
Ew.
From the text.
Yeah.
No way.
I'll show you. Then you'll help me.
Start to leave.
No.
Come back.
That is why I brought the infernal beast back to life in the first place.
It's all a plan.
The brain?
Oh, see, ambidextrous, either hand.
That's right.
Inject with either hand.
See, always in the brain, Jeff.
Always in the brain. Don't expect it to tango. It has a broken back.
Tony Dublin's cat.
Birth is always painful.
Twice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what an annoyance.
A screaming girl.
Oh, boy. Get her out of here. Oh, boy. Just when I had him.
You always left the dirty work to me, you know? It's like,
That's right.
you handle it then.
Now you're a fervent believer.
There's a scene they cut out there.
Which
There's a
one?
scene they cut out when we got to the top of the stairs.
Oh,
Wait, I want to listen to.
oh.
I think so. There was something
yeah,
there.
You're right.
I don't
There was
remember what
that
we
whole,
said.
Yeah, you guys were talking in,
Yeah.
in front of the box.
Well, now in the original one, weren't you like hypnotized at this point?
Yeah.
Bob,
Yeah. David Gale hypnotized.
weren't you hypnotized at this point? So you were sort of
this
inclined not to
point?
believe.
No, that was at the dinner party.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, he
Right.
broke his glass.
And that was,
That's right.
yeah, fortunately cut out.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
will submit to me a written apology for this entire affair. These experiments were clearly beyond the scope of your legitimate studies. They've obviously interfered with your ability to do your classwork. If any equipment from the hospital or from the laboratories at Miskatonic University were involved in any of this unauthorized activity, criminal charges may be pressed. You will, in any case, have your student loan rescinded.
Oh, Dad.
My loan, my
that's
life.
it.
Bet your ass, man.
Your loan is your
My
life.
whole life
Not
is
only your
credited.
loan,
at
you
this
see
point.
my daughter again, and I'm going to cut your dick off.
You don't
And the
know
Wellman
you
Fellowship.
don't know that we're doing the nasty thing, though. Definitely not.
No, he doesn't
No,
think so.
He doesn't even dream about that. He doesn't
Really?
do it anymore.
Really?
Get the hell out of my office.
That was my audition scene.
Oh, yeah?
Very good.
What was the one we did together? I don't remember.
The one in the with the refrigerator that we just.
Was it?
It was?
Yep.
I don't,
No,
And
I don't
probably
think so.
probably one of
No,
the
I don't
last.
think
No,
so.
it wasn't because you weren't there when I
No,
auditioned.
Okay.
No, it was a different one. It
I
was
know
a-
I auditioned you.
It might have been
but
some.
Really? I don't
Oh,
remember
here you
that.
go again.
Yeah,
Dan.
hitting the wall, scraping the paint off.
Dun, 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 dun. He's playing solitaire.
He's reading some girly magazine or something.
Oh, that's what it was. Keep on coming, don't they? What'd you say? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to assume a little Herbert West attitude
No.
there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, one meatball run over by a semi.
I lost my appetite. You gonna be around for a while? I might go catch me some coffee.
Yeah, go.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Some,
Sure.
Put that Playboy down.
I wonder what his motivation is.
Oh, it's oh, how clever! I forgot about this. It's me.
And look at that. We watch you put on
Meatball.
your shoes.
as I remember, you had to fight for your shoes too.
Yeah.
Oh, really? To put them on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to like say I can do it, right?
Yeah, within a like 12-second
I mean,
time
look at
frame.
how fast he's doing it.
Yes.
That's incredible.
But this is where the film starts to go.
Yeah.
You
I
should
mean,
see
it
him
starts
chew
to take
gum.
off, and it goes right to the end.
When
Yeah.
you're brought back to life, that's when you know it's crazy.
Yeah, you go, this is out of bounds.
You know, I think it really helped us. We had like 3 weeks rehearsal. I think
cooked,
that was
man.
great.
We did. Great
Because
music.
Stuart had just come from a theater background, you know, and he liked
Yeah.
a lot of rehearsal.
It definitely helped us. There was we found a certain musicality to the scenes
Yeah.
before we did them, and that
Yeah.
helped a lot.
Oh, thank you, Zubin Mehta.
The meatball.
Your meatball.
Here's your meatball.
Yeah, improv.
This was improv.
Mr. Improv.
We did get to improv.
Now this guy is Arnold Schwarzenegger's
Double.
double.
Right.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
It was supposed to be played by Tom Tolles, actually.
Really?
It's not ringing a bell right now.
What
but-
happened?
He decided not to come from Chicago for that role. He was originally up for Hill, you know.
Think you. How long? You arrived early. You see, John Doe apparently just dropped dead.
I remember this. We
No record of any damage.
we whispered this whole scene.
Yeah.
Heart damage. Find another one. No, we do not have time. Eat tonight is a specific conscious reaction. He's been in for hours.
You're always in that shirt and tie. What's the story with that?
Will justify proceeding.
Sleep in that outfit?
Yes.
Start the damn recorder.
Darling.
Yeah. Really getting pushy.
Oh, it
look, here we
glows.
go.
Pushy girlfriend, pushy partner,
That's the urine
pushy
sample.
everything.
Just
You know,
push it.
why don't you just push Dan around?
You know, Dan's an enabler.
She is. Yeah.
Did you just check him out?
Yeah, he did. He checked him out, see.
Yeah, and
Still
He's
there?
still checking him
Still
out.
got one, or?
What?
Heart failure.
See, I think Dan's very believable in this.
Oh, I
scene.
love what you're doing. Bruce, you're great in this.
Thanks.
Because usually, you know, when they're bringing guys back to life, everybody's like pretty cocky about it. You know?
No.
This guy was like,
Yeah. Oh, man.
squeamish.
Yeah, Dan's pretty afraid of all this. Well, you have to have a foil. You have to, if he's
Yeah.
completely confident, then you have to
You gotta
have.
be the other
you gotta play-
opposite.
yeah, you gotta play
side.
the
Yeah,
opposite.
that was good.
Medical students before. Good ones.
good ones.
Here, Mr. Kane.
Still waiting for my hair to move, though.
you have hair. Don't complain. Oh, God.
Dr. Riley's been in emergency surgery for
There's a good explanation.
Time elapsed.
We're in it now.
Shit.
Look at that lighting. Mac it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jerry,
Move in
come
on-
back.
If he hadn't gone to get some coffee,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Coffee.
coffee.
With a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Obviously, the human dosage factor is unknown.
oh boy.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Herbert, you're such
What
a
a-
scientist.
he must have forgotten about Gruber.
oh, that's way too much. Even this guy can't
And that's
handle
what
it.
everyone in the audience is saying.
Even 10 years later, it's still too much. But the tattoo was
That's the Arnold
Very
Schwarzenegger.
fashionable.
Boy, he's got the right face,
yeah.
doesn't he?
Double.
Peter
Kent.
Kent.
That's right. It's a great
He
scene.
was terrific. The two of us, with all that stuff, whatever the blood was, we'd lay so
love
long on
him.
the floor that we would stick to the floor. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I particularly like it when that big door is on top of you and he's jumping.
He's chum.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bob
this I
walks
love.
with a limp these days, but
This I love, man. I mean, you're walking right into just a mess here, Bob.
Coming any minute. He failed.
Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh.
Cover him up. Let's go. Let's go. All right.
Looped.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness.
He looks just
Instant-
like Arnold.
Instant foamy drool.
Just like...
Frothy drool.
Frothy drool.
Frothy drool.
Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
Where do we do all this stuff? Up in North Hollywood somewhere, right?
No,
No.
it was,
No, no,
it
no,
was
no.
at the
Chatsworth?
S&A.
SNA Studios over kind of near downtown.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, that's right.
Oh, Lord.
Very bad neighborhood. It was the Mary Pickford stage.
yes. Which was haunted, by the
It
way.
was haunted.
It was
was.
completely and totally
I'm
haunted.
convinced.
It's been redone since then, but I
Still
think-
haunted.
I remember once hearing Barbara scream over and over and over and
love
over in
that.
that place. And I came down, I was trying to sleep, and I came down and I said, God, are you okay? I mean, I've just been hearing you scream for the last half an hour. And she says, there's been nothing going on for the last half an hour. I haven't been doing
Really?
anything. Yeah. Completely freaked me out.
Oh, there he goes.
There you go. Ow, Bobby.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh my God.
Oh, you got crunched there,
Yeah,
bud.
kicked me out of school. Huh?
This really hurt, too.
It did?
Yeah.
In real life? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bob, we're so
Oh,
incredibly
Especially when
committed.
he bites off my fingers.
look out. And then you're
can't
thrown
believe it.
against the wall. Oh, my God.
Nasty.
Bob,
Here we
was
go.
that you? You didn't get thrown
Comes
against
the
the wall,
dynamic
did you?
duo.
No, that
That's
was
not going to work, guys. That is not going to work. That's not working.
Oh, get the saw. That's the only thing that's going to do it.
See, he's going that way.
Dan?
I go that way.
Get that brain.
Oh!
In.
Chef, look at all that blood.
Yes, well, who directed this movie?
Okay,
Oh.
we'll tell him now.
Whoops.
What was our logo for Stuart Gordon? Remember?
More blood.
No, more
Just
is not enough.
More is not enough. Exactly. Exactly. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh. Dan is devastated. Herbert's on to the next specimen.
This guy laid in that
God.
position 11 hours.
She did.
Yes.
I had to pull you, Bob.
Oh,
Yes.
Dan, what have you done?
You should have all got
I
stunt
know.
pay.
You let him overtake you.
No, you can't. He's serious.
Well, you may be right.
Now you ask for bumps, right?
We probably only revived the senses and the instincts, so come on, help me get him.
You're in shock.
Of course, will you give me a hand here? Now, he interrupted an important experiment in progress. Granted, it was
The
an accident.
schmuck?
This is the freshest body that we could come across, save of killing one ourselves. And every moment that we spent talking about it cost us results. Now, will you give me a hand?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's logical.
We can bring him back to life.
Fresh meat. First time we've ever had it.
That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure, because he
can
get
come
out
back.
of it. He can
Right.
get out
No
of it.
problem,
Doesn't have to
Dan.
explain it to
Yeah.
Maggot.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, we
Problem solved, right?
if we can heave this guy. Ah! Oh my God, we almost dropped him.
We did.
We did draw Bob once, I do believe. After the door fell on
You
him.
hurt a bad back at this point, too, didn't you?
I had a terrible back
Yeah.
at this point.
I remember that.
And you guys are great.
This is a dream.
Yeah, tie him down. That's going to help.
It was not fun lying on an autopsy table.
Tell me about it, baby.
Holding your breath for a couple of minutes.
With sticky blood all over you.
There is that green shit that we were not supposed to get on us. Remember, we got it on us
Yes,
all the
it's
time.
deadly.
What was in that made
A
it
and
shine
B
like
acid, they said.
It's called, no, it's luminol.
Was it?
Yes.
The stuff that they use for Halloween.
Now then, who was this guy sitting next to you, Barbara?
that? Oh, he was creepy looking
No, I
in
re-
real life. I
Barbara
was
talked
afraid
about
of him.
this moment for months, actually.
I didn't want to do that scene too many times.
I don't think he had a chin.
No, he didn't.
Was he not hired because he had some kind of physical
Yeah, he
deformity?
was strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Mike Muskow back there.
You see, this
Yes.
is this
Oh, yeah.
is just beautifully
Everybody
done.
in it is from the crew.
Yep. All the crews in this movie.
Boy, look at the rhythm of it.
Yeah.
It's just
I
way it
know.
flows
Yeah,
and
yeah, it
builds.
starts building, it does. It really kind of took on a life of its own, this movie, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It's like each scene kind of took itself.
Oh, Dan.
What a brave soldier.
He just can't take
Another
it.
one down.
5 seconds.
I don't think we realized how funny this movie was going to be either.
No,
when we were
no one
making
knew
it.
how funny this was going
Yeah.
to be.
15 seconds.
Jeff, you made it funny. You did.
17
Oh.
seconds.
Yeah, hit the table. It's
17 seconds. I didn't even look at my watch and I said 17 seconds.
You once did me a favor by letting me into your medical school. Doctor.
Ooh!
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what a bad scenario.
Oh, you were
Oh,
so
I love this shot. I love this.
clean.
Wait, I love this shot. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, this has
Yeah,
been
that's a good
used
shot.
millions of times now.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Great tiptoeing, great choice. Great.
Thank
She
you.
already
Still out to coffee.
But I have to say, I'm looking at the necklace I'm wearing, and all I can think of is that I got it stolen in London after that. 'Cause that was like my own personal necklace from my grandmother.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a lavalier.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Bob's back didn't hurt bad enough to grab my larynx, I'll tell you that.
You try to grab somebody's throat with all that blood and your two fingers bent under.
They spent, They spent 4 minutes.
Now, I
getting-
remember we were on apple boxes here. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
To make it look like he lifted
Totally.
us up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. I really lifted you guys up.
Hey, Jerry. How
Yeah.
you doing, man?
How about that body
Welcome back, man.
tension?
Hey, how you doing, man?
That is Dean Halsey. You see, I came down here to visit.
How the mighty
Yeah,
have
check this.
shrunk.
Yeah, my escort. Yeah.
And there's blood all over me, but listen.
Mhm. You ever? Yeah, that was.
Okay.
This is how to keep 5 people in camera at the
Yes,
same
that's
time.
right.
Well,
This was a scene about
Economy of
geometry.
shots.
Well, welcome,
6.
welcome to Gordon Land, man.
There are 6
2,
in there.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5. There's 6 people.
Jerry has no idea where he's going, by the way.
No, none. There he goes.
There he goes. Getting that magazine.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay. Cover you up,
Yeah.
and then
The
have a
only
tape.
the only sheet in the hospital that
That's
doesn't
clean.
have blood on it
That's
by
right.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, he got him kicked out of medical school.
Oh,
He
that's
killed his
so-
girlfriend's father.
Got
That's
the,
such
yeah,
a poetic moment.
You're
It's
dying.
beautiful.
You're dying of shock, but I got the tape.
it's okay.
Such a sensitive guy.
We're set.
Oh, this is so funny. This
Oh,
is so wonderful.
God, Bob, you
And
are
this was-
outrageous.
Bob
And
here.
this
took it
was-
to another level.
This is
here.
great, Bob.
This
It was
is
great
like-
because he couldn't bounce off the walls because they would fall over.
Oh, right.
Oh, how frustrating for you, Bob.
Can't hear you or see.
Ugh.
It's a one-way mirror.
What is wrong with him, Doctor?
Too much caffeine.
Well, gee.
You know exactly what happened. There's no way to determine his course of recovery.
You know, subconsciously, he's trying to dress like Herbert West.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to get rid of the stripes, though, in his tie.
Too flashy.
Absolutely necessary, Doctor.
I know how difficult this must be for you. But I'm convinced that your father's problem is neurological. Of course, we'll take every precaution.
That's where he puts his hairpiece.
Meanwhile, how about a weekend in Acapulco?
I had a big zit on my face.
I want to take a look.
Immortalized.
You know?
I won't let this go either.
Don't want to know.
Yeah, just don't tell me.
Just
Oh,
help me.
all right.
Sign here.
Just happens to be here.
Here's your contract. Barbara, you didn't have your agent look at that.
What? The contract. I
contract.
know, I just signed it. What was I thinking?
Please, Doctor.
Mhm.
Please, let me talk to him.
No. I must insist you leave his treatment up to me.
Oh, he's hypnotizing
I
me now.
want you to think of me as someone you can come to with your
The old hypnotizing subplot.
Plot B.
But that is gone, and it works without it too. You know, you don't have to
like this
explain
movie
any of this.
needs a subplot. now.
I know you're all by yourselves now.
Oh, genius moment.
Now you can bang your head, bud. There you go. Oh,
Oh my
Genius.
God.
Remember-
that's great stuff.
Bob,
man.
didn't you go to some party in that getup?
I left with my daughter one night in the rain with all of the stuff on. I went home and I had to stop and get gas. And all the gas stations, attendant said was, "Do you need any help, Matt?"
Yeah, really? And what'd you say?
I said, "No, I'll be all right." Paid the money.
These two guys were like Green Bay Packers or something, weren't they?
Yeah.
One guy was
I don't
like
know.
in the training camp for the Green Bay Packers,
Yeah.
I think. At least that's what he told
bounced
me.
against the wall. You gotta watch it.
Look at David, his karate stance there. Oh, great.
That's
It's
the
all
Dan
your
Wimp
fault,
scene.
Dan.
I know. How many times did I get hit in this movie?
Did I slap you? I slapped you twice.
Do you remember the big persimmon tree that was out in the patio of this house in the backyard? It was huge.
Oh.
Great big persimmons like this, huh?
Mm-mm.
What did you and Wes do to him to make him like that?
Tell the truth.
Horrible. I didn't. We didn't.
What did you do to him?
Oh,
I love that.
Oh.
Can I do it again?
Not
I want to
on
do it
your
again.
life.
Oh, that felt so good.
Right, right.
He feel- he-
Oh, now I remember
He
what I
feels he
did.
deserves this. He deserves these.
I know, Dan
Yeah.
deserves whatever happens to him. He feels that he deserves it.
You're insane.
Beat his chest. Beat it.
No, it's true.
Mm.
God.
This sequence was a lot longer.
Oh yeah.
It was?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it was
you guys had a
one.
long scene. Of course, it was cut.
God.
But-
Hey, the first cut was 2.5 hours long.
Yes, I remember
This
when
is
we sat there?
87 minutes.
Oh. What happened to all the other stuff?
What
Let's
stuff?
put it back in. Jeff, you were so sexy in this movie.
Oh
I can't
yeah,
say
very
that.
sexy. A lot of testosterone. Going there.
Good evening, Mr. Russ.
Mm.
Trespassing.
What do you want?
Yeah, we lost
Where is my
the
shovel?
X-ray scene.
Cover it up. Cover it up.
Why, his pulse is erratic.
I've told everything I know to the police.
Why, he cries out in pain.
You can leave now, Doctor.
When we both know he is quite dead. Interesting little laboratory you have here.
Interesting little toupee you have.
I recognize this.
It's a microscope.
Yes, very good.
Haven't looked through one of these for years.
Let us get to the point. I want your discovery.
Hypnotizing time.
He can't
Yes.
hypnotise you.
This was
That's
tricky.
somewhat that won't
did?
go away.
He
Now
tried.
these were all the scenes that were mixed and matched here.
Mhm.
Say, I am a scientist.
I'll have you locked up with a madman.
Oh, let's hit our pronouns here. I, you.
Uh-oh. It's hypnotized.
Mm.
Mesmerist.
You will do what I tell you to do.
He got you. Can't believe
He
it.
did so fast, too.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's poker. ladies.
Such a simple mind, so easy to
Boys
access.
to men.
Just give it over. Give it over. Just get back
No,
to the
we're going for the shovel.
I've already got the shovel in mind. See, it's
Exactly.
It's visualization here. It's just, lull him into a
Yeah.
false sense of security and then whack him.
There's nothing on this page.
It's genius, though.
Your extension of that old fool Gruber's work is really quite brilliant.
Isn't that door already broken?
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, just.
Let's not
Yeah.
notice that. Budget's a little.
Yeah.
Does Dr. Hill examine your father?
Yes.
We can talk over here while we can see your dad.
Surgery on him.
It's the first profane word
Did
Dan
you say-
ever said in
yes,
his
you
life.
said shit.
Shit. You know things are bad when Dan says shit.
Reagent.
Dead cat tissue.
Ah.
Are you pretending to be?
No, you actually
hypnotized
enjoy showing him
at
this.
this point. I think you are, aren't you?
Oh, he's
I'm
getting,
just
he's
preoccupying.
playing him.
I'm preoccupying.
You're
Ooh.
pretending. I can tell. You're
Now,
gonna go get that shovel.
Here's where my dance training came in. Now watch me move back here. Watch me just slide that elbow.
Glizan.
Yes, just
Back.
slipping back.
These scenes went like a banshee, though, because you guys were so into them. You know,
How
it
many
was just a
people
matter
did
of
you
setting the
murder in
lights.
this movie?
I haven't murdered anyone yet. And this man's a plagiarist. Okay. Now here's the Sandlot softball coming into play, huh? Ready? It's a high, tight one. Swing!
Oh, no, you won't.
Well, his
Oh.
hairpiece stayed on.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is so
You're still
gross.
disturbed about this,
I
aren't
can't
you?
believe that.
Well, he's a plagiarist.
Ah.
Oh,
that's
there
great.
goes the head. Oh my God.
That's great.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
There you are.
Oh, that is disgusting. I can't believe we did this movie.
And just throw Rufus on the ground.
Now it's
and-
got to stand up.
Oh
now.
yes. Well, that doesn't work. And now what's
Says, how do I work some comedy into
oh,
this
well,
scene?
that's
Yeah, right.
I need comedy here.
This was my idea.
Yeah. That was great.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh.
For better or worse. Yes.
Six-
Do you have any of those Re-Animator ashtrays?
my brother does. They're paperweights.
They are?
Yeah, they're paperweights.
Oh.
Bruce has been putting out his cigarette on the paperweight for years.
Oh,
Parts. I've never done whole parts. Jesus. Oh, Lord.
I wonder where Herbert West is today.
He's right here, baby. Oh.
Good music, huh?
Hmm.
Man, that was hard to do. I'm telling you, man, that was
Sticking it
hard.
into that,
because it was
plastic.
it was poly foam or something, and it wouldn't take the Re-Animator. Man, I remember feeding him cigarettes while he was in there. He wanted a cigarette, and he had to be in there for hours. And I would, like, take it out of his mouth, put it back in.
Yes, Doctor. It's Herbert West. What are you thinking? How do you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Could have been done. How'd she get by herself? Where are you, Dan?
Hey, I was chunky in that movie, wasn't I?
Chunky?
What?
No,
I was a little
you're cute
chubette.
as a
No, you
puppy.
weren't.
Oh yeah, this is where you find the.
I just want to see my daddy.
Yeah. Door just happens to be open.
Keeps his files
There's
really
Dan.
organized.
Ooh, and hair. There's hair
no,
in
it's
it.
Oh,
just
now that's a-
great.
yeah, that-
That's just.
Oh, it's
Then
my
you know
hair.
It's your hair.
You're in over your
Whoa.
head.
It's
right
a fetish file.
Oh, I was doing a play with a gal once who got a box of hair and dog shit as a present, and it was a threat. There was no note, no nothing.
There. Ooh.
So Stuart's idea of picking the hair was right on.
I think I can get through to you, Daddy.
The ever persistent Meg.
Just don't touch me too fast, honey.
Oh my God, what has Phil done to him?
Just a big pimple.
Oh, Bottoming scar.
Do you see that mosquito that bit me on the head?
He's been lobotomized.
Oops.
Oh.
And he grew his 2 fingers back too.
Wow, that's not.
It's very clever.
Okay.
Wait a minute, run that back.
Boy, I remember this.
Please.
It's like, what am I going to do with this scene? I remember this. Now, why didn't you just kill me?
I don't know. Why
Well, then
didn't
we
we?
wouldn't have had a film.
That's right.
He just wanted to get his head and get out of there.
You were already dead.
My notes.
Knock over every stool. I set those stools so I would knock them down. Terrible, 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 terrible. I hated saying that. I fought it. But
Except what I have to.
how do you make a line like that work?
Uh-oh.
Oh, like this is a shock. Everybody we've
Not
ever met
anymore.
has died.
Dead?
No, but you're in on it now, too.
Yeah, you're so far in, Mr. Nike.
Mr. Nike.
Did you get like extra money for Nike for wearing that or what?
This
He's
was
got
before,
a shoe
this was
contract.
before
Nike was Nike.
or else we wouldn't have been able to use it.
Right.
That's right. This is good. I like this.
Oh, that's why I did it. What? You've seen Holton? He lobotomized him.
So you can control him in case he ever tried to talk or tell somebody what happened.
So he could protect his discovery. Yes. Very clever. I gotta tell Meg. What does Meg have to do with this?
You're just so jealous.
Come on,
He
get
really
rid of the
is.
bitch.
I think he's projected some sort of psychotic need onto him.
Finally, they understand.
Yeah.
Oops, not broken, not broken.
Not broken.
Now
that's right.
now the window's not been repaired very quickly by the.
Well, it's because originally this scene was before the other one.
Oh. I didn't notice.
Whoops. Close the door.
Now, how do we do that? There was a guy who was walking around.
With extended
head-
shoulders up above his head.
Yeah.
And his head tucked down.
And tucked down. He bit onto a belt to hold his head steady.
Yeah, that was attached. Yeah, that's right. A belt
his
that had a
chest.
strap, and he would put it in his teeth, and it would pull his head down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty clever.
Very clever.
I can hear Stuart. More blood.
Yeah. Shoot him
There's
up
not enough
again.
blood on his face.
Like right there, he's biting that belt, and
Oh my god.
There was a lot of
little
comedy in this.
a lot of little refrigerators in this movie. That's the third refrigerator we've seen.
It's the same refrigerator, dragged around from set
Yeah,
to
you
set.
forget the budget of this
That's
movie.
right. That's right.
That's the Rufus refrigerator. Yes, indeed.
That's right. Same one.
I hope it's his type.
Well, it's his refrigerator. It's his type,
Oh.
right? Now it's where it's really clever. Oh,
Ugh.
this is pretty wild. This is wild. This is where it gets wild.
This movie was really gross.
Oh, Bob. Have you ever been asked to do anything like this since? But
Something like that in a thing called Netherworld.
Netherworld.
Yeah, that we did for Charlie Band.
Charlie Band.
This is almost beatific here.
Oh,
Ooh, clever.
how cool.
Yeah.
And it was all done with lights, too.
Pre-morphing.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a CGI effect.
Yes.
We'd sit around in our makeup, David with his festoons hanging out here, and play backgammon. And some guy came to interview us. And we've been doing this for weeks, you know. I mean, it was second nature for us.
Hey, look, he's reading that girly magazine again.
Oh.
That is so funny.
That is hilarious.
That's the thing from his desk.
He's engrossed in the literature.
He says, yes, it's me inside.
Yeah, completely muffled.
I got some coffee.
Break.
Oh my god. So if he placed that fake head on his shoulders, why couldn't he place the real head on his shoulders?
Interesting.
Good question.
I mean, you
God,
know.
that wouldn't be any fun.
These aren't questions I can answer. Bruce? Better, he says. Better like what? Like he
What's
can get
better?
some air?
Yeah. I thought he needed blood.
Well, I thought he needed lungs.
We did think about putting lungs on it one time.
Really?
Yeah. We thought, heads can talk. It's the way it is.
Oh, and it stands up for him.
Well, they kept that letter thing, that I stuck it on.
Oh, yeah, it's still stuck in there.
Yeah. He wants a salami sandwich, so he's going to the fridge.
Bring them all out, baby.
Bring them.
With those high-tech plastic garbage bags.
Well,
Hey.
One of those kind of morgues.
If they're looking at the garbage bags, we've lost them, right?
I never knew they were garbage
I
bags.
never knew that.
Hey, what happened?
There was a
what
gust
happened
of
to the
wind and
scene
it
when you
messed
were
my
reading
hair
the
up?
book about the medical oddities?
Oh, that was cut.
Oh, Dan,
Dan's so sweet.
you still love me.
You aren't going to slap him again, are you?
Yeah. Isn't it about time for another whack? Why do you think he keeps coming back?
You should go away.
Oh, see?
See,
That's
see,
a
see,
slap.
see,
That's a
see.
slap.
That's a...
Okay.
Yeah.
He thinks he doesn't deserve her.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I'll just feel sorry for myself somewhere else.
We did this late at night, remember?
Yeah.
Find somebody.
I want so much to hate you.
It's always a dead giveaway when there's a door or a window.
Yeah,
between
between
there's
them.
gonna be
with
something
the
going there.
profile.
Whoa, a bad moment. I told you.
Oh, Daddy's here. No, Daddy.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, oh.
Oh.
Oh. I'm your daughter.
Yeah.
I always wanted to have the scene where Halsey took Meg on the bus across campus.
These actors and actresses in this scene who had to work naked, those with legs and some without legs.
Yeah.
I mean, that was...
It was the most macabre
Oh,
thing.
Yeah, total commitment, too. Very
Yeah.
wild.
They really were. I mean, this reaches sort of Greek kind of implications here.
Thank you,
it's like-
Plato. Thank you.
Well, I mean, the father bringing the
Yeah.
the daughter as a sacrifice.
Yeah,
to
you're
these-
right.
To the head?
To the head.
He's changed. It used to be just about and Jeff Combs, and now he's seeing these symbolic ramifications.
Right. And professor.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is my mom's favorite scene. Oh, she loves this part.
Look at those lights.
Look at those lights. Look at those breaths.
uh-huh.
They're right there.
Can't miss them.
Dad's not doing anything.
Now, I remember you saying to Stuart, you can only have
4
2 of these
seconds.
shots.
4 seconds.
You can right.
Dan?
You're having a bad dream.
Dan? Come on.
Good.
Oh.
Oh, Mal.
This is one of those scenes we
Crush
wish we
skull.
could have cut. But
Oh, well,
well, it's okay. You'll be all right.
it's pretty hideous,
Yeah,
but well.
Let's go.
Crush,
Oh, well.
crush skull. You'll get over it. Move on.
Now, whose hands were those?
Stuart's.
Stuart's.
He wrote the scene.
I think that was David, wasn't it? It must have been.
No, David's on
David's
sitting with his head through the.
She's blotting it out.
Oh, they were my own. I did it to myself.
Oh! That's great. Oh, he's evil consummate.
You know, this scene coming up, where he takes his head right into your crotch.
Well, it doesn't quite go into my crotch, okay?
No, David felt spiritually
did.
bereft.
He did.
Those were the words that he
know,
used. He said, "I feel awful doing this.
Yes. Well, he should have.
It's not this."
Oh.
It starts with the tongue in the ear.
Yeah.
That's when it.
That
I
was-
must have.
that was
I think that
gross.
sent his wife over.
Ah, it did.
It did. You know,
It
after
did. They
that
had a
first
major argument.
after that first screening, she split on him.
She did. Really?
Yeah,
She didn't come
left.
home. And this is where it.
Oh, it's
began.
only a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not pushing very hard.
Because Stuart told me not to.
Look at that. It's like, ooh.
Oh,
I
he's
should
a
have been-
mess.
I would have done some punching, maybe.
I know.
You know, poked the eyes.
But she. Ugh.
What always amazes me is this is before we had that sort of,
That's as far as he got.
I must say, Dr. Hill, I'm very disappointed in you.
Excuse me, young man.
excuse me.
You are trysting with the bubble-headed co-ed.
I beg your
Oh,
pardon.
Perhaps the greatest line in there. Trysting with a bubble-headed co-ed.
You never get credit for my discovery. Who's going to believe a talking head?
Get a job on a sideshow. Should have taken a pause there.
Jeff, you can never go back.
That's right.
No, I don't think you should have.
Well, there was a big line, who's going to believe a talking head? There was a big laugh no one ever heard in a theater, get a job on a sideshow.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Oh.
I have plans.
Whoa!
Oh, God.
Oh, isn't that
Forgot
hideous?
him.
Isn't that hideous? You remember, Bruce, when we went to the morgue?
You bet.
Oh, some of the people that were in there, I mean, there were guys that had like died during an operation. They had tubes sticking out of them.
Yeah,
stuff. You remember
and they
that?
were all different colors,
Oh, it
depending
was-
on how they died.
It was hideous. And the whole notion of bringing the dead back to life really, really had real clarity
Oh, yeah.
because of that, because they were dead.
Yeah, they had no vibration
And then what did
whatsoever.
we do after that? Do you remember?
Trying to have
Smoke
something to
20
eat.
cigarettes?
No, we went to the smokehouse and had steak.
Oh,
to be
great.
young and callous.
But we were shook. We were very shook, though.
My discovery, a laser surgical drill, makes possible a new technique in lobotomy, which results in total mastery of the human will. Re-animated subject.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
Give me power, undreamed of power.
Stay behind me.
This was a long night, wasn't it?
Yes, we were there till like 6 or 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's right.
This was like one of the last days.
This was
Yeah.
the last day.
Yeah.
Once again, 6 people in the screen.
Ah, he turns good at the
He
end.
realizes.
Squish it.
That guy was so weird.
Better go get some coffee.
The first headbutt ever
Yeah,
on the screen. Now
but-
it's just passe.
You know, he used his head better than any actor I've ever known before.
Gee, 2 syringes just happened to be full.
These are those ones you had upstairs in the refrigerator.
Yeah, right.
It breaks him off in him. Ugh.
Oh, he's gonna explode. Oh, gross.
Doesn't. Oh, yeah. Finally dropped his magazine.
Let's get some smoke in here.
Oh, look at that tumor on him. Shot backwards.
That's
Okay,
right.
This is where I have to
Yeah.
act backwards here. Yeah, that's acting backwards.
Oh. We all worked out at the YMCA on mats to get a same general movement for the corpses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Uh-oh. It's the end of Halsey.
Oh,
God.
Throw him. Now, this is interesting. I throw Dan my notes.
Got to save the work.
that's a good shot.
Yeah.
That was a good shot. That's very good.
Come on, close the elevator door. Hurry. It doesn't have to happen.
Now this was
Oh,
very.
this guy.
This was creepy, this guy.
I know.
You pulled the guy's eye out, and
No,
it was
he had a
actually
wound.
a cow eye that was in formaldehyde, and you had to hold it in your hand, and you were so grossed out. Look.
Oh, I remember.
Remember?
I remember that.
You hated that.
my
I did hate that.
Ooh!
And you can't see it.
And you
No.
can't see it.
Far out.
And you tried to make it be seen, too.
Had to.
Oh.
And that was the guy with one arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was all falling off because it was the end of the day. End of the night, end of the morning.
He was a burn victim, right? I mean,
real
they
life?
all had titles.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Burn victim, failed operation.
Oh, man, you're too late, Dan. You're going to get him, but
Hurry.
he's...
Come
oh,
on.
what's a great shot. Like the lights are
Oh,
going and...
We don't really want Meg to die.
No,
Oh!
we don't.
Ow! Oh! Oh! Kick him out, man. Oh, horrific. Oh! Oh, Lord. And then this shot. Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. I forgot.
And then we start as we began.
Yes.
There's Bob Greenberg.
Oh.
Oh.
Kim Deitch, our set nurse.
That's right. Maybe she'll come back
You know
this
what's
time.
amazing now?
This
let's
time she'll
let's
come
think
back.
about it though. You did this stuff way before we ever did any of that other stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, didn't you? Because it was the same
Done
location.
the same day as the first.
So
Oh,
you
yeah.
had to you had to preset all that blood on your T-shirt and everything,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the movie, it had to turn out that that's what you had
Yeah, we had to match what we had done
3-4
3 weeks earlier.
Yep, amazing. Without knowing what.
Give it up, Kane.
Even then, though, you could see Stuart's propensity for blood.
Yes.
The mother's touch.
You know, Carolyn was very good at this.
Uh-huh, she was. Oh.
Bruce was very good.
Bruce always wanted to use that take with the big stream of
The
mucus.
snot coming out.
I remember
Bruce,
Why did you want to do
we fought
that?
for that. I
Because it
wanted
was
you
the
to have
most
that
real.
too. It
was the most real.
real.
But it was
one
kind
that
of disgusting.
Yes, I
It doesn't
understand that.
matter, but it was real.
It
No,
doesn't
it was the most real take.
It was.
It was the
You were
most-
really crying and snot was coming out of your nose, and Stuart didn't like it one bit.
No.
Well, wasn't it getting
My
on
my
you?
argument was that it's okay to like
Put blood all
put
over,
put
but
the
no
bone
snot.
saw through the
Yeah.
guy's chest, but
Yeah.
we can't have snot on your nose.
Right.
I know.
God
You know,
forbid.
ask Meryl
That's
Streep
no
in Sophie's
fun.
Choice if snot on her nose is okay.
Yeah, right. Here's the idea, though.
Butter.
Herbert's work comes to fruition.
All right,
Butter,
you
butter,
bastards.
butter.
That's what you want?
I've been playing with somebody.
Yes.
Don't do it.
You know, it was a full day
Don't
that day. I
do
remember
it.
sleeping quite well that night.
I was never tired when I was doing this or bored at all.
No,
Any
I
other
wasn't
place,
either.
no matter how
no,
much.
it was so
We had
exciting.
fun. Didn't we have fun doing this movie?
It's so much
We
fun.
Really
As soon as we saw
did.
the dailies, we said, "Oh my God!"
Now
this is just wild.
this is a great stroke. This is a great stroke. Cutting to black
Yeah.
so that all you see. This is just fabulous.
Yay!
And then
The scream.
She is she's a world
That's your
class
scream,
screamer,
right?
ladies
oh
and
my goodness.
You know, that's very uncommon. To have an
Bravo.
actress's actual scream be
Really?
used. Yeah.
Oh, I'm a good screamer.
Robert
world
Greenberg
class.
and David Gale, we miss you, and
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
wish you were here to see it.
All of these names, you know, I see them and I remember these people, but
David Boyd.
I believe that. Barbara, do you
Barbara
remember
particularly
David?
remembers David.
oh yes, Barbara. You remember David?
One of her husbands. And you know, Dennis Bishop stuck with Mac. I mean, they were like
Yeah.
were like a team for
Yeah.
They may still be.
John Nolan. John's directing now, is
Criswell.
he not?
Really?
John Nolan?
I don't know.
Everyone's directing from this film but us.
Yes, well.
We're still acting.
Acting.
Well, we're making a living doing it. Empire Pictures.
Not anymore.
That Empire.
That empire turned out to be a castle in Rome, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Outside of Rome.
And you
A
ended up-
bauble for a bracelet.
Right.
Oh dear.
Well, it was really fun working on this movie with all you guys.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
We
fabulous.
did something great.
I
There was some magic
bet Barbara hasn't seen this movie since 1985.
No, I saw it about 5 years ago.
Did
I think
you?
I watched it. Yeah. When was the last time you saw it?
Oh, when we did the transfer.
Yeah. And you guys?
Probably 5 years.
I
Yeah.
would say that's a good guess. from
Yeah.
you
That's
two.
probably a good bet.
Bob?
It's been a long time.
That means he hasn't seen it since.
No, I was going to rent it today
Ah.
because I thought we were just going to sit around and talk about it, but I'm glad I didn't.
I just remember, that whole scene with you in the head, Barbara.
I know.
I remember
Everybody does.
Bruce and I sitting up there in our dressing room, just listening to screams.
Yeah.
Scream
all
after
Well, Barbara's a good
scream
screamer,
after
you know?
scream.
And she did it all day.
But you don't
Yeah,
get to
I
do
know.
that anymore, do you? Do they let you scream? on
And
the
we
Oh,
set?
I
would,
scream
we would
all
look
the
at each
time.
other and go,
Really?
what?
Well, I
is
screamed
going
in
on?
that
What the hell
movie.
is going
I don't
on?
even
Jeffrey and
wanna
I just
know.
did.
I
I
know.
screamed a
I was
lot.
so happy to go in
Oh,
there and
right.
get
No,
her
but that
out.
was for Stewart. But in the soaps, they don't scream, do they?
Sometimes I do scream, yeah.
Yeah.